Hey, and welcome to the SwarmCast. Randy Young along with Jamie Maters, Brian Davis, Bryce Young, as Dairy Queen has once again made it possible for us to be here with y'all. And we appreciate Dairy Queen for sponsoring the SwarmCast and being a big part of the Yellow Jacket Nation as we enjoy what we got here, Jamie. What is this?
We got Oreo Blizzard.
That's good.
I ate mine so fast, I forgot what it tastes like.
It is the easiest, simplest,
Yep.
but it's the best.
It's good. It's really good.
I'm going to tell you, when we do the breakdown and we do our, it's going to be hard to beat, brother.
The bracket.
It's already ranked. It's ranked.
Now Brian's going to disagree with you. He thought the Superman one last
Superman
week
was good.
That was good.
Superman was good.
I'll tell you what, I went back and got another one Saturday night.
Did you?
Good.
Yeah, the Superman one. That was good.
That's good stuff.
That was a good choice.
It was
Yeah,
good.
that was
No
good.
question. No
I
question.
figured we'd start the season off with a Super Blizzard.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it
Well,
worked.
thanks so much to Tommy.
Yes.
Patel and
Absolutely.
the crew up at Dairy Queen for taking care of us and
Absolutely.
sponsoring the show. And how can it get any better than having Dairy Queen sponsor the show?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Ain't
good.
nothing wrong with
That's
that.
pretty good. So.
We appreciate you guys being here with us tonight. We've got a lot to talk about. We will go over, review the scrimmage game against Lowndes County. We've got stats, which we'll pull up. Bryce kept those up the other night for us and talked specifically about what we did and what Lowndes did as well. We've got a lot of preseason rankings that we're going to talk about. We've got softball, which we need to talk about. The girls got started yesterday in very impressive fashion. Coach Rogers will be calling, but it's going to be later on. They are having the Meet the Yellow Jacket event tonight over at the cafeteria, including a dinner and everything. So we're expecting him to call after 7:30.
Yep.
And then I think we're going to hear from Earl Brooks. We tried to get Earl on last week, and again, the schedule got all boogered up. Earl, of course, is Cam's father. Earl's a former player here at Thomas County Central. He's a huge high school football fan.
Absolutely.
And he is also one of the co-hosts of one of the more interesting high school football podcasts that you can ever watch on the Talk That Talk 229 site.
And it's been extremely active
It-
the last couple of days.
Turn him back up.
Yeah.
It is on like Donkey
And I
Kong.
want to mention, too, I seen on Facebook to where our volleyball teams, I think, started.
Playing
to
right
that.
now.
They're playing right
Yeah,
now. So
playing right now.
I think we've got two teams in town, Valdosta and Pierce County.
Pierce, that's right,
It's
yeah.
Valdosta and Pierce. So good luck to them. And, man, just things are kind of getting in full swing here.
Starting to get going. And Casey Massey back there, by the way.
The tech master.
The tech master himself, the man who makes sure all of this is flowing. He's kind of like an electronic rotor-rooter man.
Wow.
Just has to make sure that the pipes are
a
clean and
compliment.
everything's flowing.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
That's never mind. That's all we need to do. Well, we need to make Casey Massey the most interesting man in the world commercial.
Absolutely.
No.
Get AI to make it. That would
Oh,
be very
Lord.
interesting. Yes, very interesting. And hey to Kenneth Hurst, appreciate you being here as well. If you've got any questions or comments, you guys just post them up, and we will try to answer them or address them as best we can, as long as it's something that makes somewhat common sense.
Well, there it goes.
Josie Walden, the state champion from the broadcasting department and the former hostess of the Yellow Jacket Tailgate
I
Show.
remember when she was on the radio.
Yeah. She had her own little fan club going on.
Yeah, she's awesome, man.
Yeah, she's good. And then Heather Rodriguez, appreciate you being here. Travis Edwards, going to be another good season. I think you're right. I'm hoping so. Kind of got everything moving a little bit last week against Lowndes County. So, guys, I guess we can go ahead and jump into that and talk about your impressions. And, Jamie, I'll start with you. You were right down there closest to the action. Tell me what you thought.
Kind of started off a little bullish on the defensive side. And I think
Both teams.
Just
Yeah.
but Coach Rogers said, defenses should be ahead right now until the
makes sense.
flow kind of gets going.
Sure.
And we were finally able to. I felt like if we were able to break through, we would start loosening up some.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
were kind of tight,
Yep.
But I thought that we had good energy.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing some different stuff to kind of get people pumped up, with the
I saw
the
that.
hype thing, and which going to Lowndes and playing in the Concrete Palace is kind of a cool place
Yeah.
to go into. So
I thought our guys handled that well, and Heather has got a very good point there, and I totally agree with this. If the quarterbacks could not be tackled, they shouldn't be able to run. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Because you could feel our defensive guys in the backfield kind of pulling back at times because they were afraid they were going to hit him and get a penalty or some sort of something. And I understand that Jace Johnson, the quarterback from Lowndes, a lot of their offense is predicated on him kind of reading the field, and if nothing's there, taking off. And I get that.
Yep.
But, again, the whole thing felt kind of weird because of that. So, Heather, I agree with you.
Yep.
And let me point something out real quick. Yep. In your camera shot, you see a Letterman jacket hanging on the front of the sign there. That is the first Letterman jacket that was ever awarded at Central High School.
Wow.
That is Charles Anderson's Letterman jacket that he received in 1960.
That's cool.
And his son, Blake Anderson, has donated his Letterman jacket from 1986.
cool.
So we've got a father-son thing there. Dr. Jimmy Clanton has his Letterman jacket from 1962, and it has all of the bars from each of the football seasons as he was a starter on the first 3 teams.
Wow.
So we'll have that as well. And what you're seeing there will be part of what is going to be displayed in the new building. We're going to have a section set aside there for a lot of this memorabilia, and hopefully we'll have enough stuff from different teams, from basketball, baseball, and so forth, that we can rotate it in and out as the seasons move along. And I want to point this out again one more time, and then we'll get back to you.
You're good.
If you've got things, stuff stuck away in a closet somewhere, you know that your mom and dad have got things stuck away somewhere, we would love to be able to use it. And again, we're not asking you to just flat out donate it, which of course that would be fine too. But if you just want to loan it, we would be happy to display it and acknowledge your family and where whatever it is originated from. We want our young folks to see this stuff because it is part of who and what they are. We've got a Letterman jacket from Coach Ward from Magnolia High School, which is just awesome.
Yep.
That'll be displayed as well. But anyway, if you've got memorabilia, stuff from the past of the Yellow Jackets, and, of course, the county schools in general, Dan Stewart says he's got one of the football jerseys that came from Magnolia Middle School.
Wow.
So, anyway, all that stuff will be utilized.
Well, what happens is that stuff sits there, and then something happens to you if you get put in
Whatever.
assisted living or something. Somebody goes through that stuff, and it don't mean as much to them as it did to you.
It gets chunked.
And it kind of gets
Well, we've got 2 things that have
hard.
been donated that were found in dumpsters.
wow.
And,
so, I mean, we'd rather have them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyway, go ahead, Jamie. I'm sorry, but talk about we
But
woke
other-
up a little bit.
Other than that, when Deuce, let's see, Deuce had the second touchdown.
Yeah, we had the
right?
long pass to Pringle to begin
the
with.
pass to Pringle, which you could tell there was a little bit of nervousness because Jalen overshot 2 wide open
Yeah.
receivers. I think they go for touchdowns.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yep.
But I think he missed Dunbar on one
And JB.
and JB on one. So, but they missed a couple too.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like it was all bad for us. They missed some shots too.
It
and,
probably could or should have been like 35-17, 42-17, something like that.
That's the way it should have felt.
Yep.
We did have I know that the play wasn't supposed to extend
The punt.
on the punt, but everybody on Lowndes tried to tackle him.
Yeah.
So, but he did return that for a touchdown, and
Well, I love what Coach Rogers said. He said, yeah, I knew what we had agreed to when they lined up the punt. We said, hey, go, go, go,
Yeah.
go. If they're going to punt, let's
but
go
anyway,
ahead and do it.
The right call was made. So,
Yep, yep.
But everything's good. I thought overall that we played really good, and it gave us a lot of experience in a good environment
against a
kind
good
of
team.
Tough environment.
That's a
Against
cool
good
environment.
team, man. I think Lowndes is going to win some football games this year, and I think that quarterback is excellent.
By the way, he
he's
committed to
very good.
Texas A&M last
did.
week, and he's ranked as the number 3 quarterback in the nation
Yeah, he's good.
for not next year, or I guess it would be next year,
Yeah.
2027.
He's senior this year.
He reminds me a lot of the Houston quarterback.
A.J. Hill?
He's built that way.
He's a lot quicker though.
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
move.
Much
Yeah,
faster on his
his
feet.
feet's way better than AJ's, but
Yeah.
As far as
just
the
his
throwing
statue,
ability, though, yeah, for sure.
he
They can
just
both can
kinda
sling it.
flicks
Yeah.
it,
And it goes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jason Moore, appreciate you being here, buddy. Again, as always, and everybody watching here tonight.
Yep.
Brian, what were your thoughts?
Well, I mean, going into it, we kind of knew that we probably start off a little slow like we did. But what I was glad to see was, even though Jalen was comfortable, he made a few adjustments in the way he would move up in the pocket. So he's so used to moving up in the pocket when he's getting ready to make a decision. The offensive line was doing a good job of forming the pocket.
Yep.
But since you have the two-hand touch rule, a simple brush against the arm, which happens a lot as you progress in the pocket,
Yep.
it causes you to get down. So what did Jalen do? He actually became more stationary in the pocket instead of trying to move up and made adjustments that way. That's a good sign because you never know what's actually going to happen where you may have to do something similar to that in a real-time game situation. Yep. That being said, the offensive line progressively got better throughout the night,
Big
too.
time.
I thought they did, too.
And that, to me, made a big difference for his comfortability, too, to be able to start slowing down on his passes, make his progressions, find the open receivers.
And we had Jesse, too, had a little injury with his hand.
Yep.
Backup had to run in there.
Did good.
Yeah.
Well, they switched a couple guys around, and boom, we didn't miss a beat.
Which, by the way, Jesse's fine.
So Jesse is he's going to be fine. So he's been practicing all week.
Yep.
I've been out there all week. So look good.
One name I think that we need to remember and probably circle, Camden Goblin. I think he's going to be a standout for us this year. He really he's one of those I like to call a pine tree kid. If you say go get that pine tree, he's going to put 100% effort in it to go tackle it.
He looks like, and I've said it before, he looks like a Georgia tight end.
Yeah.
He's got that
Big
big
physicality.
athletic
Yeah.
build, good hands, good feet.
And it looked like they're going to try to include him more in the game plan to get the ball because in years past he's been, I'm going to say primary blocking, tight end, back or fullback spot, whatever you want to call.
Joker.
But
he looks just like Taysom Hill, the guy that played at BYU.
Yeah.
that
It
went
is
to-
quarterback, tight end, receiver, all of it.
He was just everything. And I think he went to the Saints.
Yeah, he's still there.
But man, he was incredible.
The good news is when you include a player like that, you have your standout receivers and you have Gary Pringle who lines up at the tight end slot. But when you have a player like Godwin, he necessarily he falls in the backward way when you have those guys on the field. And that's exactly what happened the other night. The quarterback picked him up, threw him a nice pass. And so I think that's the name we probably need to circle because I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of him as the season progresses.
Well, even then so, too, I mean, as far as just like strategy of a game, too, if you have him on the field, most teams think, okay, well, you're running the ball, right?
That's exactly
and
right.
now if you get him involved in the pass game, they really have no clue what's going on, especially you have him and Gary out there on the same play.
I mean,
they have no idea.
Who are you going to cover? Duncan, Pringle?
Wait, you mean Dunbar?
Yeah, I mean Dunbar, Pringle,
Watkins.
Yeah.
Which one you going to go cover?
Yeah, good luck. And
Because
Deuce.
I don't think you can single cover Dunbar.
No.
I don't know if you can single cover
JB.
And if you sit back in zones and try to cover that, guess what? They run the ball for 10 yards and pop on you, and then you pick your poison.
As you can see, that one sweet move Deuce made. God, it was so sweet to be on the sideline to see what he did. And
still got that speed, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, Bryce, did anything stand out for you?
Yeah,
I mean,
Brian took my bullet point there, but I was going to say the offensive line really looked good, especially in the run game. But it was nice to see Jalen have the ability to step up in the pocket, though.
Yeah.
And obviously runners had as holes, too. But I thought it was good that we saw some leadership out there, like some new people will show up for leadership spots, especially on the defense. I think Amari done a great job just visibly looking at everything. Obviously, we weren't close enough to hear anything, but just visibly pointing stuff out, being active and
it looked like to me, and you can. I just want to play off what you said with Jalen stepping up in the pocket. I think that was something new we seen from Jalen because Jalen's kind of gotten antsy and kind of
got around the edges.
Out.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he steps up in the pocket. And, gives them guys. They got to cover them guys even more.
Yeah. And he's comfortable with his offensive line.
And he's comfortable.
And you can tell.
I think that's cool. I think that's really good.
One of the names that stood out to me, I was very impressed with Jacoby Herring, a linebacker.
Yeah.
And his first chance as a starter in that spot where Rubo was last year.
Big shoes to fill.
I thought he played really, really well. And what a difference Gary Pringle makes.
Yep.
Big time.
Yep.
Of course, Gary last year as a freshman was banged up a lot, wasn't able to play in a lot of games. But he has been arguably the star on this offense during the summer, and he showed out the other night. I mean, he's kind of another unicorn. I mean, wherever you want to put him.
But it's just weird, though, because he's so, like, he goes around so quiet about it, though. You don't ever, like, it's just not going to show up until it's too late and he's got the ball wide open running down the field. He just somehow gets behind everybody. I don't know how.
Well,
you
You've
can't
got
miss
so many
him.
other things
Yeah,
to cover.
that's the thing.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. I mean, and our offense is built the way Rodgers has got it built. There's so much eye candy. I mean, there's movement and stuff everywhere, and you got these guys running these flow routes 5 and 6 and 10 yards right past the line of scrimmage.
Right.
All those eyes are watching all that, and then all of a sudden he just kind of scoots behind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, since you turned the page and went to the defense, I thought it was amazing to watch Cam Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
They were getting some push.
Healthy.
Yeah. And I had forgotten how quick he was. His first step is super.
The explosiveness.
Just,
well,
you
go
good.
along that line.
Oh, and then
Prince Che. What in the world? Well, the Andrews twins. I mean, and then you've got like Ashton Baker coming off the doggone bench. I mean, Ashton he could be starting.
Yeah,
Ashton
a little Hulk.
6'3".
About 300 right at it. Yeah.
Can move.
Yeah. I mean, linebackers look good. I thought the secondary looked good overall.
Fast.
And Travis Edwards is asking about the kicking game. I was very impressed with the kicking game. Our place kicking with Morales looked really solid.
Yeah.
And I thought that Jake Jones did a surprise, and I'm not saying this like I was expecting it not to be good, but a surprisingly good job punting the ball.
Well, anytime you have a punter, I got a question mark behind because you really don't know because you've seen how many live punting situations has he been in. Kind of goes up in the air. He looked comfortable back there, and of course they want in a scrimmage you're not going to over pursue the punts a lot of times, but to be able to get those reps in and then continue forward, and he had some really good bounces and really good rolls on his punts, which helps. I thought he looked really comfortable and really good. And the more he punts, of course, you don't want to punt hardly at all. But if he gets more punting experience, I think he'll get better and better.
Well, and I thought that, like you said, now the first couple times he tried it out there, it looked like he was nervous.
Who wouldn't be?
But you could see him gain. You could see him gain confidence as the game went, and by the end of the man, he was just.
Yeah, I thought as far as timing too, he was getting it off pretty quick too. So that's half the battle right there, really.
That's right.
Well, and I liked what our coaches did with our alignments with him.
Yep.
I think what they're doing is they're kind of sending a signal to the opposing defenses. We may spread the field completely out from sideline to sideline. We may, but you're going to have to be prepared for all of it. Yeah. It's just more stuff to worry about.
That's right.
But I thought the kicking game looked good. Little Hulk, is he hurt? Now, he played.
Oh, no.
No. He's not hurt. He played. But I think they're trying to give that starting group down there as much. You're going to see it's going to be a rotation. Yeah. And that's James Marable, Pastor Marable,
committee.
what I call him. But it'll be by committee. I don't think there's any question. You're going to see a rotation. And that is the other thing that I think we've got to mention. This team, for a high school team, is unusually deep at almost every spot.
Yeah. Every spot.
And I don't know that we've ever been able to say that. I mean, not like this.
I mean, the whole defense is every step.
Yeah.
The running backs are. I mean, the
tight end. Receiver. I mean, take your pick.
You got Garbett sitting there.
Yeah.
We talk about, and then Frank Garbett's. Man, look at him.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he can catch the ball. He can block. I mean, he's really good too.
Yep.
But
Pastor, I think you're going to see all of those linemen, the defensive linemen, rotating just so you got fresh legs as the game goes along. I think you're going to see that with the running backs.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you? I mean, all of them looked really good. Jordan McNeil looked really good. Of course, Paytee is special, and then you've got Evan Martin.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're 4 deep there.
Just as
consistent.
Steadily as you.
You're 4 deep at running back, and all 4 of those guys probably would be starter or number 2 at any school on 84.
That's right.
You know?
Easy.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
so
most likely starter.
Yeah. That's something not a lot of people can say.
That's right.
And I think it's worth mentioning too the Waldrop kid, Jamie.
Oh yeah. He come in and looked very comfortable.
Yeah, the second string quarter, or he and Creech right now kind of co-number 2s, I guess.
And both of them are excellent.
Look good.
Yeah. I think Creech come in and played good.
He did. He really did. He looked very
100%.
confident too.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
And got a touchdown.
Yeah, let's say let him all the way down there across the whole field.
Yep.
And what made me feel good about both of those guys, they were running the offense. It wasn't like they stuck him in there and said, okay, just hand off. No, they were running the offense.
Yep. I seen both of them change plays. I seen both of them audible.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think both of their first plays were pass plays.
Absolutely.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Well, it's a good spot to be in. Travis Edwards is saying we've got too many weapons on both sides. Well, I mean, that's a good statement. I mean,
I'll take it.
It's we have been building toward this year for the last 3 years. I mean, and I think that you got to go back, and to me, this is where all of this is anchored. You had 183 guys out for the spring, not 83, not 100. I mean, we've had springs where we didn't have 83 guys. 183 players. So even though a lot of those guys may not have a lot of experience, the coaches can see potential with each one of those folks, and that's how you build depth. And Coach Rogers, he said, we tried to chase most of them off. We tried.
And I'm going to tell you.
And they didn't go. They didn't blink.
After one of the tougher off seasons that I've ever witnessed, I was out there a lot, and I seen it. I think we dressed 123 Lowndes, and that was not the 9th grade. And there's like 44 of those. I counted the other day when I was at practice. So
that's crazy.
That's insane. But it's what you want. I mean, it's a testament to the buy-in from the kids inside the hallways. It's a testament to the job these coaches are doing, flat out. And we're going to talk about softball here in just a little bit, Danny Powers. We're going to get Brian to talk about it. And, again, a big win there. And Pastor Marable, that statement right there, got to keep them humble and hungry. Jamie,
absolutely.
How many times have we said here in these last couple of weeks, that is the key to the whole thing right there?
Absolutely. We're no longer hunting.
Yep.
Or it feels like we're not hunting anymore. Now we're going to be hunted. But like Coach Roger said last week now, he said, hey, as far as he's concerned, we still hunting.
Yeah. I get it.
We've got to stay there.
I get it.
I mean, you can get comfortable.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just like the fans.
But that's the mindset.
Over the years, the mindset of the fans, when they show up in the stadium, we're supposed to win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, all of a sudden, you get lackadaisical or set in a
complacent,
and all of a sudden, your stands are just quiet the whole time. They're full, but they're quiet.
Well, you just expect it. You just expect it.
We need to have the same
fire, man,
spirit and fire that we had when we went and won a state
on the road in 23.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I think we had a stretch from 2016 till about 2021-ish where we were struggling. I mean, it's just no way around it. And I think we got out of that confidence place, that place of confidence. And I think Coach Rogers has come in here, and now it's almost like he wanted to prove that this was still a program of value. Well, now you've got a chance. It's like you're proving everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Now you got a chance to prove everybody right.
That's right.
Because there's been all this talk, all this hype. And, again, now if you eat the rat poison and say, well, everybody's saying we're good, we must be good, you're in trouble.
Yep.
You are in trouble. Because if you think you're as good as you can be, you'll never be as good as you could have been.
Yeah. And just a good example, I feel like when our team in 1986, we ate the rat poison.
In 87.
Number one team in the state for the first time ever.
Yep.
And went 0-2 to start the season.
Yep.
It's just.
Yep.
When everybody buckled back down and that head went down a little bit, we went to work.
Well, and also you got Charlie Ward Jr. in his quarterback too in that third game.
That tends to help
just a little bit.
I wasn't going to mention all that, but Charlie had a lot to do with it.
Just saying, he didn't play in the first two games.
But we did buckle down and play really good from there on.
Yep, no doubt.
So
no doubt. But a very good point though, Pastor, and I to me that's the key to this whole thing. And Gracie says, "Go, Dad." Dad, gummit.
But let me. Speaking of the depth.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Casey, can you check the air? It is hot.
It was hot last week.
We're going to work up a sweat in this morning.
I was going to say, I'm going to dump this blizzard over my head.
7th grade yesterday beat
I'll
Bainbridge.
give you $10.
I want to see that.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
7th grade beat Bainbridge yesterday.
14-0, wasn't it?
Yep. When I left, they were in the third quarter, about middle ways through. We were up 24-6. So
what game was that?
The 8th grade against Bainbridge today at the middle school. They were up 24-6 when I left. I think the only touchdown Bainbridge scores they run a kickoff back.
Touchdown. Okay.
But we're playing that defense over there is real.
Well, and
they're real.
and to your point, I've had a lot of people asking about the 17 guys with the Division I offers.
Yeah.
That's from the sophomores through the seniors.
Right.
This is not a one and done now. I mean, this program right now is stacked. I mean, you go down to the middle school from the senior class, it's stacked.
Yeah, they're there.
It's a good problem to have. And Dr. Robin Hines, we appreciate you being here. You've always got a chance with Justin. He coaches them up, just saying. There's no question. I mean, his track record at every place he's been speaks for itself. But what he has done here is special.
Absolutely.
Well, I think when we talk about when he came in and how did he never said this wasn't a rebuild. He said you can't rebuild something that was never torn down. It was a return.
Yep.
And he did a very good job of branding, establishing the brand that used to be, creating it into what it is now. And to me, the kids buy in, the staff buys in, the community's bought in, and you had all these elements that were, you either had two or one that was sometimes plug and play.
Pulling around.
But you've got the trifecta now that's ready to go, and that's why we've had the success that we've had. But you talk about any given night, we talk about not feeding to the rat poison. 2022, we go to Tift County, and we'd like to drop the ball up there.
You're right.
Absolutely.
It's so easy
That's right.
that when you get too confident and you get too lax, something like –
And they had not won a game.
They were not a great team.
We probably should have lost.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Because we had a handful of turnovers.
Yeah.
If my
I
memory
agree.
serves correct.
I agree.
That's right.
Well, one of the things, too, that I think Coach Rogers has done a fantastic job, he's embraced the tradition here.
Yep.
Instead of bucking it and saying, okay, we're going to do our own thing.
He loves it.
He's carrying on something that, for those of us that are that are old school, realize was kind of special.
Yep.
And
he's adding to
he's
it.
adding to it. I mean, here's the thing, and our fans may not realize this. We talked about it last week. This senior class has the opportunity to become the winningest senior class in our program history ever. I never thought I'd be able to say that, because when Joe Burns and those guys graduated in 98, from 94, 95, 96, 97, they went 51-6.
That was good.
With 3 state championships. 51-6. You could only play 60 games. Mm-hmm. Now, if you played in every single game those 4 years, you could only play 60. They played in 57 games. This senior class is 38-3 with a state championship. The fact that type of history is in play, that speaks for itself. That took 37 years to get that standard established, and here we are nearly 30 years later talking about a new standard possibly with the seniors coming next year.
Yeah, I mean,
may be able to rewrite that.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't have any of that.
It's crazy.
You don't have any of the stuff Brian was talking about or any of that without the leadership at the coach.
No doubt. Well,
coaches, plural.
Yeah.
Put that on
no
there,
doubt.
too.
And
Let's thank Dairy Queen real quick.
Yep,
One more
absolutely.
time, we appreciate Dairy Queen. The Oreo Blizzards, Bryce's is out. Casey hadn't even started on his
If you didn't
yet.
believe me.
Hey,
I've
some
been talking
more.
so much. Man, I got to go to work here.
Region this year, Alan, it's going to be interesting. I'm intrigued with what's going on around Warner Robins. You've got Steve Dvorsny now, who's the head coach at Veterans, a proven state championship winner.
There's not a coach in the state that probably knows Justin Rogers better than him.
He was in his wedding.
Right.
I mean, they're best friends.
I'm interested to see that. I really am.
Yep.
And then you've got Northside Warner Robins with Coach Daniel Boone Williams, who comes in from Langston Hughes.
Yep.
We all know the way that works around that Warner Robins area. If you've got a light there shining bright enough, the moths are going to be attracted to it. And I think that I'm just saying,
It's a perfect way to.
and I
You're
think
right.
Coach Boone may be that type of guy.
What?
And then you look at Houston. Houston they've gone out and done a good job of beating the bushes and brought some guys to plug and play.
Yep.
So they're going to be
They
formidable.
got tight end, apparently.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
and then you got Coffee in league.
We just talk about branding, and that's exactly where we go back to with Boone up at Northside. How quickly has he already just flipped culture up there to where now kids are wanting to play for him, and that's why you bring somebody like that in their situation.
That new light bulb got put in.
Yeah, that's right.
No doubt.
LED.
And the moths started showing up.
Now,
Good point, Pastor Marable.
absolutely.
Go ahead.
That's why I was going to comment on that.
Yep.
I think Lee's a question mark.
It's an interesting story because they have got Westover's running back who ran for like 1,800 yards last year. They brought in a quarterback from Florida. They brought in a quarterback from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think the Wisconsin kid's gone.
Did he leave because of the Florida kid?
I think so.
Maybe he went to Kentucky and went halfway.
No. Hold on.
Where are you talking about Milton? We're talking about Lee. Lee is New York.
New York.
Okay. Yeah, New York.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I know that's confusing with everything going on. Everybody come from all over to go to these schools, but Lee's New York.
I'm glad we can say ours came from Thomas County.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But Lee is Lee. I mean, I think they'll contend. In fact, let's go through some of these preseason ranking guys, and I think that it'll kind of speak for itself. Now, overall, Max Preps has the state of Georgia ranked as follows: Grayson 1. I'll start at 10. North Gwinnett 10. Thomas County Central 9. Langston Hughes at 8. Langston Hughes lost a lot.
That's intriguing. What do they know we don't?
Yep. Well, again,
or what's going on?
Now they're in that spot there where they can again attract guys.
Sure, but they've been laid pretty low about it though, because I hadn't heard much.
You don't lose the type of talent they lost, along with the coaching staff, and there not be a little bit of a rebuild there. Now you just don't. Now that could be wrong, but that would be unusual.
Now they still got Carson Baker up there, that running back.
Yeah,
really good running back.
And now I will say,
committed to Florida right now. By the way,
yeah, he's a 5-star.
For
right now.
For Langston Hughes' sake, if we talk about coaching staff, remember they got their offensive coordinator that they had when they won the state championship.
Right.
So as far as retaining people, that probably helped.
Collins Hill 7, North Cobb 6, Douglas County very athletic at 5, Carrollton 4, which I'm a little intrigued with that because Juju Griffin, which was about 80% of their offense, has graduated. Milton, that's another one that right now is very interesting because Milton lost just about everything off of that team last year. And they have recruited and done well bringing people in. Buford at 2, no surprise there, and Grayson with the Atkinson kid at linebacker
if y'all want
is
to watch,
number 1.
If y'all want to watch how linebacking's done,
he's
watch him.
Ain't no doubt.
But in the 5A ranks, Max Preps has it ranked as follows: Rome is 10, and listen for region names here, Alan Martin, when you're asking about region. Rome is 10, Coffee County's 9. Sequoia 8, Roswell 7, Houston 6, Lee County 5. Gainesville, which to me is the team that nobody's talking enough about. They brought everything back from a very good team last year. They're 4. Thomas County Central 3, Langston Hughes up at number 2. And Milton is still number 1. And until somebody knocks the king off the throne, they deserve to be there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, they're 2-time state champions. 6A 2 years ago, 5A this past year. So, again, if you look at in the game next, a little bit different. Their top 10 is as follows. They've got Hughes at 10, Brunswick at 9, Houston 8, Roswell 7, Coffee County 6, Rome at 5, Lee County 4, Gainesville 3, Central at 2, and Milton at 1. So they've got Langston Hughes drop down a little bit more. But as far as the people who are in the top 10, pretty much the same thing.
And we done OTAs with Brunswick.
Yep.
And from what I understand, we looked very good against them.
And Casey, if you want to throw that graphic up there, now this is from the Massey rankings. And
Casey Massey
Casey Massey did this. This is the state rankings. Okay, now this is all classification. Douglas County's at 10, North Cobb 9, Mill Creek at 8, Langston Hughes 7, Thomas County Central 6, Lee County 5, Grayson at 4, Milton 3, Carrollton at 2, and Buford at 1. But again, it's most of the same folks. But if you look at the 5A class, you've got Milton at number 1, Lee County 2, Thomas County 3. So, again, I think the top 4 or 5, everybody's pretty much in agreement. Now, what'll be very interesting, I think, don't Milton and Buford play in the first game of the season?
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. On ESPN.
On ESPN, that'll be something to watch now.
So that'll be interesting. Kenneth Hurst is saying that Lee will get tested Friday night. I think they've got Carver Columbus coming for their scrimmage.
That's right.
And it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Now, Carver's coach left.
Yes.
He went to somewhere in – did he go to Veterans?
No,
that's Dvorsny.
That's right, Dvorsny's it.
I had to look back.
It's interesting. I think the guy from Columbus went to Alabama.
Okay.
He went to Alabama or to South Carolina, one of the two. I was trying to read that daggum newspaper I get every day on the high school stuff's awesome.
Yeah. The Georgia High School Daily.
Yeah, I hope they don't quit doing that.
No, they won't. They won't. Hey, and thanks, Alan. Appreciate it as always.
Thank y'all for listening, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you being here. Coach Rogers will be calling here in just a little bit, and we'll get his thoughts on the Lowndes County scrimmage. And then we've got Earl Brooks going to be calling later on.
Is that the Robin Hines?
That is the Robin Hines.
Well, I tell you, I sure enjoyed watching him play
Bass, yeah.
Robin's such a good bass player.
He came down. We had the concert for Tommy a couple of weeks back, and Robin came down and was a part of a tribute to Felix Atkinson, who's an area musician who passed away here in the last year or so. And, he came and played the bass and nailed it. Talented guy.
Awesome. And was able to talk to Robin about some stuff. And I'll tell you, they've got their hands full. They're trying to figure out what to do with this stuff. So my hat's off to them. They're doing the best they can.
Ken Hortman says the Carver coach went to admin at Webster County. Okay.
That's right.
But, I agree with you. We were talking about it on the Press Box show yesterday about the new transfer rule.
Yeah.
And how hard that's going to be to enforce. But they're trying. That's the thing about it. They're trying. I mean, at some point in time, you have to lean on athletic directors and coaches to do what you're asking them to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which there's no easy solution by any means, but the less gray area you have, the better.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Yep. Kevin Nixon, appreciate you being here as always. And, Jarvis Jones is back in Columbus coaching.
Yeah.
Because you remember he was a
Don't
player.
even bring that name up to me.
He was a pretty good player at Georgia. He was a good player at Georgia.
Jones took over.
He enjoyed playing Florida, too.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Making plays at the goal line for sure.
Yep.
He'll have him playing up there now.
Your microphone
Defensive guy.
Try that.
Defensive guy.
Wait.
Defensive guy, right?
There you go. That's it.
One more time.
What's happening? Jamie's rotating that thing to get to that blizzard, and every time he rotates, it's going up that way. So it's all good.
I gotta have that blizzy.
Coach Jones, we appreciate you being here as well.
Absolutely.
Well, let me go ahead and get into softball.
Yeah.
And, real quick, I did get a message about volleyball, too, before I get into softball. Volleyball won their season opener playing Valdosta right now, and they were playing a tournament at Lowndes on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So congratulations to the volleyball team on their big opening win for the season.
Man, that's awesome. And
last night, softball played Southwest Georgia Academy, who is the defending GIAA state champs. They won that, in case those aren't familiar, that is Brookwood's same private school division.
Okay.
Good group of girls, are really well coached. So they come down, and it was actually supposed to be Tuesday. We had a rain out on Tuesday, so then we played Wednesday, and we got started, had an hour and a half rain delay.
Yeah.
The assistant coaches, they really did a fantastic job to get the field redressed so that we could continue to play. Lainey Mobley, she pitched a great game, I thought. She's in the 60s, which is the equivalent to somewhere near 90 at the plate for baseball. That's fast. That's fast.
She scattered 5 hits over 6 innings, gave up 1 walk and 1 earned run while striking out 5.
Yeah, and
it's a good day.
She's got a off-speed pitch that people will bite on in a heartbeat. She's done a great job. The biggest thing is that I took away from this, last year we struggled to get some hits together and string hits along. In this game, we played really, really well. Keith Chanot, that's the daddy of Laney.
There you go.
Laney committed to University of South Carolina Beaufort pitch next year. That's awesome. And she's great. She really is. 4-year starter, and she is a trooper too. I mean, she pitches a lot of games in a week sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
And does a great job. But I thought we fielded really well. Of course, a good ball team that comes in, they're going to get some timely hits and stuff, and they did. Yep. But we did a lot of damage control, which was good to see. But the big thing was, and this takeaway from our first game, was the way we were able to hit the ball. Hopefully will bode well for us later part of the season. A lot of people that came off the bench, too, that got in the hitting rotation got hits, too. One of them even got 2. So that's a good thing. If you've got everybody on that team that can swing a bat and get a hit, you're in good spot.
Yep. And with Coach Trammell saying,
Jamie, you're killing me. I don't know what's going on.
Above
there you go.
Above average speed.
Yeah.
I'm sure we had the good speed.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
I don't know. I
it's turning on you.
Check.
Hold on. Try that.
Now.
There.
Okay.
Much
above
better.
average speed. So I wasn't able to get out there yesterday. But I'm definitely going to watch them. I think they're playing 5 o'clock at a little thing.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
So
the blue and
Saturday,
gold event.
Yeah, so Saturday is at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And all is so what we had this past Saturday got rained out. Of course, thank Lord we've gotten rain. We needed it, and I'm glad we were getting it.
Absolutely.
It got rained out Saturday, so what we're doing this upcoming Saturday at 3 o'clock, it'll be free entry. But if you had signed up for the home run derby, we will be doing the home run derby at 3, and it's the fundraiser for the softball
Explain
program.
how that's going to work again. That's kind of
so
cool.
it's actually participation. So it's not just the players. You sign up for it, pay $10, and you get a chance to. I think you get 30 seconds. I can't remember if it's 30 seconds or a minute to hit pitches.
Okay.
And if you they have it in brackets, and whoever gets the most moves up, and they'll have rounds and heats. And as you progress through the heats, eventually whoever wins, I believe, gets like their pick from some softball gear and some stuff like that.
Cool.
So it's a really neat fundraiser, and I know it'll be a lot of fun.
I was going to ask if you won that or not.
What, the home run derby?
Yeah, you still going to do it?
I'm going to tell you what, and people will be nice and cool over all that wind I'll be generating.
Yeah.
Me too.
I agree. Yeah, we'll have Coach Rogers calling up in just a little bit. They had the Meet the Jackets event over at the cafeteria today that started about 6:15 with dinner. I don't know what time that'll finish up, but as soon as he gets done, we're going to have him calling up, and we'll get his thoughts on the Lowndes County scrimmage. And then we've got Earl Brooks, Earl, former player here from Thomas County. He's Cam's dad. I want to ask him about the process of Cam committing to Cal. I think that's very interesting. When you look at Corchigan and Cam, both of them committing to Cal, they must have brought something to the table that really appealed to our guys. And I've heard talk that some of our other guys are seriously considering Cal.
Well, I mean, they should. Cal really, over the summer, put a lot of investment into us and coming and making a lot of visits and stuff. And not to mention, too, I don't think this is the reason why, but I think it's the prettiest college football stadium in all the NCAA.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Well, and two, you've got an opportunity to see a part of the country that you're never going to get to see possibly again. And the way this works right now, folks, I mean, let's be honest. They can go over there, play for a year, and then go pretty much wherever they want to go. I mean, that's just the way it's working. Now, I don't know that our guys, once they get committed and get in there, will be playing that game, the transfer portal game, but that's the way the game's going right now. So a little bit of news, Sam Brown news I want to share with everybody. Sam he's on the roster at Valdosta State, and he's going to be number 11, it looks like. Yep. And he is in the discussion as far as all the quarterbacks are concerned. I'm just very interested to see. I don't know that the coaches there have had a chance to actually see Sam in action, but Sam has kept himself up as far as his conditioning and everything is concerned.
If he's not better than what he was, I mean, he is a unit.
Now, he did get over there and say, he was like, man, them workouts are something real. He said, I don't know if I've ever witnessed or been part of one of them like that before, but it's a real deal.
It impressed him.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
It tested him.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's all right. But that's good news.
Yeah.
And looking forward to Sam getting an opportunity to show what he can do over there. I feel really, really good about that. And I noticed, too, today some photographs that were shared on Facebook of Hopkins up at UNC Charlotte.
That's right.
And sounds like he's right in the mix now to be a starter up there. So a lot to keep up with.
Talk to you saying that about the Valdosta camp.
Yeah.
Travis, I run into Travis, offensive lineman from last year.
McClellan.
Travis McClellan, and he and there was about 3 or 4 of them together up there at Barbarito's, and Travis said, I asked him, I said, well, man, you were already ready, man. You done been through all these workouts and all, man. That wasn't nothing for you over at Valdosta State. And he was like, oh, man. He said, man, I about didn't make it.
I know, he said the same thing.
It was tough.
Yeah.
But talk to I want to bring him up too.
Frazu?
He's at TU. LeVar Madison. He said, man, I don't know what to think. We ain't even started camp yet. But they did start.
I saw some video.
Week.
Yeah, I saw some video of them.
I think they've got a new coach and all that stuff too. So my best wishes to all them guys out there.
Yeah. That'll be fun to watch.
Absolutely.
But it sounds like, again, as far as college is concerned, we're going to have a lot to keep an eye on as the year moves along.
Absolutely.
And that is good news. Now, I have not heard much of anything yet from D. Well, of course, D's going to Southern Cal. D. Reddick.
I saw he done his, I guess every year preseason they do it. I saw his photo shoot they do and
I
stuff
did see
like
that too.
They got put on Facebook. But I hadn't heard anything about him really.
Yeah, and Jimmy Dawson.
We know about the shoulder thing, so he may still be laying low trying to heal that up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Jimmy Dawson, I saw some video of him at Albany State,
Birmingham?
I think.
No, which one's at UAB? Or not UAB, but
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
That's
I thought that
his
was
year before last.
Jimmy.
the kid that dominated the state championship game. I can't think of his name right now. Defensive lineman.
Oh yeah, he's bad, dude.
That had the block punt and
I think
everything.
he might have got hurt too toward the end of the year.
Golly,
with a shoulder or something. But,
too many names here.
But hey, I'm gonna tell you,
Reddick?
we've got some folks playing
Yep.
now. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Reddick.
Yep.
We got some guys playing now
45-6 was the final for
for that was for the
Middle
middle
school.
school
Eighth
game.
grade.
Okay,
So-
awesome.
I'm gonna tell you, they loaded now. That 8th grade team's loaded.
That's pretty good.
Good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. As we get ready to hear from Coach Rogers at some point here pretty quick, hopefully.
Yep.
Next week, of course, is the opening game of the season. We will be having Monroe, the Golden Tornadoes, coming in. Interesting story there. They've got a couple of the skill guys from Westover who had a fantastic year last year. I
Lee
think
rated Westover. Monroe rated
Westover too.
Westover too.
Yeah.
So-
Pull Westover.
I'd say we're going to pay attention to see what they do this year.
Yeah.
I mean, Westover went 9-1 in the regular season, made it to the quarterfinals, and everybody just like a covey of quail just scattered. But I think they're
I don't like that. I'm sorry.
no,
don't like
I
that.
agree. But their tight end, I think it was, and their quarterback.
Yeah, I
landed
think
it.
80% of their offense is gone. Their quarterback and ball.
Now, one of the things we have not talked about, next Friday during pregame, we will have the first round of inductions into the Thomas County Schools Sports Hall of Fame. And this is going to be special. We are expanding a little bit the number of people that will be inducted. This next Friday, what a special group. You've got Todd Williams, who was an all-region tight end here, went to Florida State, was MEAC, all-MEAC player down there, and ended up, I don't even know how to describe his position, but he was the head pharmacist for the entire United States Army, for the world. Worked out of the Pentagon until he retired. I mean, I didn't even know anything like that existed, but that's a central guy. That was a central guy, Yellow Jacket football player.
Absolutely.
Coley Boyles, who was an all-region lineman under Coach Cooley back in the 70s. Coley's been fighting some big-time health issues here of late, but we're going to have him coming. Tommy Range, who was
That's class of 90.
just special. The combination of he and Charlie Ward in 86 and 87 are still the stuff of legends here.
Absolutely.
And I will never forget Tommy in that 89 Thomasville game getting lined up in the backfield. Coach Ward said he told Coach Charlie Green, if we're not going to throw to him, give me him in the backfield, because Coach Ward was a running back coach. And Coach Green said, okay, well, we beat them 20-17. They were ranked number 5 in the state. I don't even know that we had won a game. But
Sure we had. Come on now.
I think we're 1-5, Jamie.
Senior,
Something like
man.
that.
Senior year.
But
We
Tommy,
ended up 4-6.
Tommy's going in, and then two of the most special human beings in the history of Thomas County sports, Coach Eugene Connor and Coach Job Coleman.
Yep.
Between the two of them, you're probably talking near 80 years of coaching experience between the two of them. Both of them are just cornerstones in what this county is. Both of them, of course, started at Magnolia and then moved into the high school, and they are – I mean, again, if you're doing a Mount Rushmore of Thomas County coaches, those two guys are going to be on it. So that's a special group, and I'm looking very forward to seeing those guys pregame next week. And we'll be doing that every single home game through the course of the year, and some of the names that will be inducted, very, very special.
Absolutely.
That's a
I can't
cool
wait,
thing.
man. I get to meet all of them.
Yeah, that's a cool thing.
You know, it was coached by Coach Coleman and Coach Connor.
Yep.
So, man, I still see Coach Connor. He's a pretty frequent diner at O'Neill's.
Okay,
I
okay.
see Miss Connor and Coach Connor.
Well, I saw Coach Coleman today. He had come by the county board office to
Okay.
do some stuff. I tell you the thing that I think we all underestimated is just how special this is to the folks that are being honored.
Absolutely.
Because, and we've talked about this, for a lot of them, unless the county recognizes them for their efforts on behalf of Thomas County, they're not going to get recognized.
Yeah.
And Coach Coleman today literally almost had tears in his eyes talking about just how special it was.
Very deserving, though. Big time. Big time.
Let's see. Shout out to Brian Davis.
That was our wed photographer, Jesse.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
There
She
we
took us
go.
pretty good pictures of y'all.
Brian
she
Davis,
did.
Ivy Davis.
Yeah.
Brian said she's financially obligated to do that.
And I think we got Coach Rogers coming on. Justin Rogers. Coach Rogers, you there?
Yes, sir.
There he is right there. Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just wrapped up a little Meet the Jackets.
How'd that go?
Good. Really good. Always a fun night with the Touchdown Club members and doing that and introducing all the boys I'm seeing without a helmet and shoulder pads and kind of get to know everybody.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm sure they probably ate that up too.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, let's go back and talk about the scrimmage against Lowndes, Coach. Our team looked good. Ended up winning it 28-10. Give us your thoughts on it.
No, I thought it was good. Came out early on. Should have scored on the second play. We just kind of overthrew JB on a seam route. And then we just kind of sputtered around for like 3 possessions after that, back and forth. And then offense was finally able to kind of break through and get a drive. And then once you got that kind of going, you saw the offense kind of take off and was able to kind of play with a better pace and move the ball. So I thought there were some really good things offensively we did. We still got to sustain blocks and stay on it. Now, defensively, I thought our defensive line just kind of set the tone the entire night. I thought the defensive line just redefined the line of scrimmage and just gave them fits and both run and pass. Now, they didn't run it a whole lot. They had decided they were going to try to work on the pass game, and I'm sure that there's so much quarterback runs for Lowndes that, that they probably just felt like we're better off just doing the passing. So they threw it a lot more than they ran it. But I thought our D-line just kind of really established dominance in the trenches there that really affected them. But overall, I thought we played well. Definitely not great, but if you could play great after 1 week of practice, then what the heck we practiced so much for?
You got a point.
So, I mean, that's to be expected. So, pad level, feet on contact, a couple angles that we took that were bad angles. And so, so proud of the effort we gave and the way we played for sure, but know there's a lot of meat on the bone.
Mm-hmm. Played well enough to look good, but at the same time, you walked out of there knowing there's plenty to work on.
Correct. And like I say, I stole a thing I heard you say that I like. If you think you're as good as you can be, then you'll never be as good as you think you could have been.
Yep.
That's right. And I'm like, and that's so, and I used that today in the team meeting because I just thought that was such a great way of putting it. And that's where we got to make sure we're at. Are we a good football team? Absolutely. We are a very good football team. We can be an elite team if we're just short to practice every day, making sure that's our goal.
Yep, gotcha. Now, let me ask you this. Were there any names that we maybe not were expecting to not, I don't want to say not impressed, but that just kind of got on the field and you went, hey, okay, now that kid showed up and showed out?
Yeah, some names that you don't know. I'm not gonna name anybody that's good, that you guys know. So I'm just
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nameless guys that are new guys. I thought Day Herring did a good job at the Mike linebacker.
Yep.
I thought he fit runs tight, and so he took a lot of space out and air out, and so I thought he did good. I thought Camden Godwin. While you do know that name, Camden Godwin, and you've heard him.
We were talking about him a minute ago, Coach. We were talking about him.
I thought he played really, really well.
Yep.
Those are the two that pop out at me right now. Isaiah and Isaac, which everybody kind of knows Isaiah and Isaac, but I think that this new and improved version that everybody's going to see this year, just how much stronger and powerful they are, I think is going to be very impactful with those two boys.
Yeah, well, and I want to mention Jordan McNeil. I thought Jordan coming out of the backfield looked really good.
Yeah, he's going to be good. I think the speed of the game kind of shocked him.
Okay.
And that's just my personal opinion.
I got you.
I thought, and me and Jordan talked about it. I was like, man, the holes close up fast, don't they, buddy? And he's like, heck yeah. I mean, and so just getting used to how fast a somebody's ones is for a good program like Lowndes. Their ones are going to be good. They're going to play fast, and things feel quick. Now, I think Jordan's going to be phenomenal. I think he's going to be a really good back. I think he's just a young back that lacks experience. Yep. And so he's just got to get more at-bats. And the more at-bats he gets, the better he's going to be a totally different running back in the back half of this season.
Yep. And, Coach, I thought your 2s and 3s, when they got out there, again, we were talking about Waldrop and Creech. They were running the offense. I mean, it looked almost seamless between all of them.
No doubt. It's the deepest quarterback room I may have ever had, in 25 years. It may be the deepest quarterback room with just really good players, for sure. But then also, which is loaded with sophomores and juniors And so a lot of those guys, and they've been working really hard, and they know the system, and they've been in it now. And so, I thought they looked really good. And then Tyson Guyon, we sent our twos out there, and they left their ones in for one more drive. And shoot, Tyson Guyon jumped in front of a route and made a heck of a play.
He sure did.
Got an interception against the ones, but now he'd been doing that in freshman all year last year. I think he had like 4 interceptions on the season last year in freshman ball.
Yep.
And so he's one that just plays the ball well. But now I'm telling you, if you want to see some good football, come out on Thursday afternoons and watch his JV team play.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, talked about it as a staff. They're going to be a fun group to coach. To do so many things you do on Friday night with them on Thursday afternoons, and just really be advanced on Thursday afternoons and really put out a good product.
Yeah, well, very impressive. Guys, you got anything you want to ask?
Coach, just, I guess, walk us through what this next week, since this will be opening week for us. Tell us kind of what we can expect from practice-wise and what you think, traditional game week setting, I'm assuming.
Heck, yeah.
About time, right?
Tomorrow morning. We're going to practice in the morning tomorrow. And so we're coming in at 6:30, and we're going to take the field, and we're going to practice so we're done at 8 so they can have Friday afternoon off. And by God, Sunday at 2:30, this thing gets routine and regimen. I know that schedule. I've done that one.
Yes, sir.
So I know what Sunday looks like, Monday looks like, Tuesday looks. Yeah, I am so. And it was good to have the kids back in school this week. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. And we kind of got a routine going a little bit this week because you're back in school, but it's still a camp schedule for us right now because we're treating this like a camp, right. Trying to get better. But you're right. Next week, you're going to start those game weeks. Yeah. And my staff knows what that looks like. My players know what that looks like because we've all been together. Mm-hmm. We've been here now. We've done it. Yeah. And so it's just, to me, it's long hours, but God, when you know the routine and structure, it's just, to me, it just flows so much better. So no, next week we're on our normal schedule. And so we're Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday getting after it. Thursday we'll go in the mornings. Thursday afternoon we'll do a JV and freshman scrimmage game because they can't technically play a game before we do. So we try to give them that game of playing each other. And then Friday is game day. And that we're going to repeat that schedule until about November.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Well, I was going to say, now you've done all the prep work. Now it's time to start collecting payday.
Yeah, it's exciting, because you get in the spring and you get in the summer, and this year being year 4 with these guys, man, we put a ton of offense in. We've got a lot of little different things we've worked on and different things we've thrown up against the wall, get it on film, see. But it's always fun when you start putting game plans together.
Right.
So now you're going to put together the list of plays you're going to carry for this particular week and really work your tail off to be good at them by Friday instead of just doing a bunch of because we're still throwing stuff at them this week at camp. And so next week we'll put a true game plan together, both defensively and offensively, to where getting after the calls we plan to call that particular week.
Gotcha. Guys, anything else before we let them go?
No, Coach, I'm just ready to get in the groove,
Get it going, man.
True. Man, I'm sitting on G waiting on O.
Well, Coach, go on, man. You've had a long day of it. Go enjoy your evening, and we'll get with you next week and get ready for Monroe.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I want to see a packed house next Friday night.
I don't think you got to worry about that. I don't think you got
a little over a week to get your plans together. Make sure you are where you need to be, horns, everything at that Jacket's Nest, and let's make this 2025 start off the way we want it.
Yeah, I don't think you got to worry about it, Coach. Hey, man, appreciate you calling as always, and we'll check in with you next week.
Absolutely. Go Jackets.
Take care, man. Absolutely. Man, if we could just get him to come out a little bit, just to talk.
Just a little more energy. Just a little more. Man, he's awesome.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I think when he gets home and exhales, he just collapses into a puddle.
Got to.
And then Melissa goes and kind of puffs him up for the next morning and then brushes him off and sends him out because, he's just – it's either all on or all off, man. He's special.
Man.
And Earl Brooks will be calling here in a minute or two. We're going to talk to Earl. Let me message him real quick. And y'all be thanking Dairy Queen one more time while we got a second.
Absolutely.
Tell them, Jamie.
Dairy Queen, thanks for the Tommy Patel and the crew.
Superman edition.
Earl crew. But Catherine, the bunch over there, man, they doing it up, man.
So I got to know how we're going to vote on this Blizzard thing.
I don't know.
Like, how's it going to work? Like, how's it going to work?
So I'm keeping it. What we're going to do is put all this in a
And a foul.
So it's yes, it's going to
one
get
of
fouled.
them.
So I'm adding them to a spreadsheet. What we'll do is I'll put numbers on each one, do a random number generator. We'll put it in a bracket, and then we'll go from there and decide what we want to do.
Do we all get our own, or is it just like we agree on?
No, we all have to agree.
It's a tournament. It's going to be a tournament.
You know, I seen one on the board today. I started to go ahead and get, but it's a new one. I'll bring it in next week.
Okay. Ken Hortman, that is Camden Godwin. You're asking who number. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That's one of the things all of us have got to do. We got to learn new numbers.
Yeah,
I mean, about half
they
of the
have
darn
set
roster.
me up for failure with the Andrews twins. 11 and 12.
They got closer.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, gosh.
And zero's Amari now, but then 11 and 12 are Isaiah and Isaac.
Absolutely.
And now,
And don't ask me which one's which. I can't tell you with
Isaac is 11.
Well,
Isaiah is because his name's simpler.
And
so
now you got.
That's how you reasoned it?
that's it. That's how I figured it out.
Now receivers, you got 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
not any.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4, and 7. And 47.
but the tight ends, and like Coach was saying, and we were saying, I mean, you're 3 deep there. I mean, and each one of them brings a little something. You know, probably Garbutt's the more physical of the bunch of them. But anyway, is this Earl? Oh my gosh, the man, the myth, the legend,
man.
Earl Brooks.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
What's up?
Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me.
Man, please, you are a household name online when it comes.
Trying.
Yeah, you're getting there, man. You're getting there.
I'm trying to get like y'all.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
If you trying to get like us, you backing up, I promise.
See, we don't. I've got Jamie and Brian and Bryce. You got Mo. So I mean, you got an advantage here. I'm just saying, you got Mo.
So you see my hands full.
Before we talk that talk, Earl, let's back up just a little bit. First off, again, congratulations on Cam getting all the offers and the everything. Give me your impressions of what you saw last week with the Lowndes scrimmage.
I appreciate that. I thought we played pretty well last week. I thought the defense played amazing to me. And what I was looking forward to was seeing how well we could run the ball. And I think we did a great job at that last week.
Yeah, Deuce ended up with like 180 right at it or something.
Not
And every one of the other guys that got in looked good.
Yeah, because if you go to practice, it's like the offense can't hardly do nothing against our defense some days.
That's
So
why
that's why
I say too early.
I was a little worried about we'll be able to run the ball against other people. So I was real happy to see that.
Yeah.
I think we did a great job with that.
Well, Earl, Eli tells me when he comes home, he says, Dad, everybody don't get to play against a defensive front like we got.
This is true.
He said, we're getting better because we play against the best D-line in the state.
Well, Earl, here's the thing about it.
I agree.
Those first string guys are awesome.
Yep.
But it's almost like you got 2 and 3 deep interchangeable guys at every position. It's crazy.
At every position.
Yep.
I don't know that I remember that ever being the case here ever.
Because like I said, it wasn't that much of a drop off when the 2s and 3s came in.
No, I mean they look
right.
good. Look really good.
Everybody was able to move the ball well.
Yep. No question. Tell me real quick. Of course, the recruiting process with Cam goes back now 3 years because I mean he's been recruited since his freshman year. What was the process of him deciding to commit to Cal? As best you can. I mean, you've been watching. Just the best you can describe it. Because to me, not that that's a bad choice. It's just intriguing. It intrigued me whenever I heard that he had committed to Cal.
Yeah, you know how many times I answered this question. Everybody said the same thing. But I think with Cal, Camo was that was his very first offer ever. So they was the first school to really believe in him.
Right.
And not only that, they've been consistent since day one. I think Cal done been here more than any school that was recruiting him ever. So he just really fell in love with that. And I think once he finally went out there and seen what they had to offer and the program, the facilities and all that.
Beautiful campus and all too now.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so beautiful out there, y'all. And I think that's what made him really fall in love with it.
Hey, and that's fine. And credit Cal.
Yeah.
I mean, bottom line, credit Cal. And the thing is, clearly, whatever they're bringing to the table is attractive to our guys because Corchigan's already committed there, and I'm hearing talk that there's other guys that are considering it. That's a compliment to Cal. I mean, it's hard for us to wrap our brain around the fact that they're in the Atlantic Coast Conference now, being in California, which has nothing to do with the Atlantic Ocean, but it's still in the ACC. They've done a really good job of targeting this area and making a priority on trying to get guys here because they know that when they're going against the Florida States and the Clemsons and the Miamis, they better have guys from down in this area to be able to compete.
Right, like you said, they made these guys feel like they're a priority for real. That's the main thing. Mm-hmm. That's what separates them from the rest of the schools that I feel like we got Cam.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, I'm excited for that.
Me too.
Me too. Like I said, the only negative thing I can say about Cal is it's so far away.
Right. Yeah. Right. Now I was going to say, are you going to commute? Is that what you're going to do? Is commute back and forth to the games?
Sure. I had asked them to find me a job out there.
Well, they may be able to help you out with that. That's not a bad idea.
I have a feeling
they said they would, but I won't Cam.
Some frequent flyer miles.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, man. That's a long flight, too. I got to get used to it.
Well, and the good news is, though, with the way television is now, but about every game's available to watch. It's just a matter of you being able to figure out how to access it. So it's not like you won't be able to sit at home and watch him.
Right. And another good thing is they're in the ACC, so a lot of their games going to be played on the East Coast, too. So
there you go.
Yeah.
That's another good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Ashley Camille, by the way, saying she's moving to California. I think half of our fans are thinking, okay, now how can I get out there?
That's my wife. She want to go out there so bad.
Tina Mercer says, tell Earl we'll let him off. I'm not sure what that's – or maybe I think they're saying they'll let you go. Tina Mercer says they'll let you go off and go check it out. So you have permission for what that's worth.
They're going to get rid of me just like that?
I don't know. And let's talk that talk for a second, or I'm going to tell you something. Mm-hmm. I get the biggest kick. I know that we live in an area where high school football rules, but the level of trash talk is championship elite level trash talk. On Talk That Talk. I mean, it is mind-blowing, some of the stuff that gets said and the responses. Once it gets going, it is something to behold, man.
It is. I be trying to get control of it sometimes, but sometimes
the pictures are the best.
It just goes left.
Well, to give folks a little preview or review, and it'll be starting here pretty quick, the Thomasville and the Central folks start taking pictures of like an old Pinto car, like 1980 or something that looks like it's been run over, and they'll say, okay, that's Central. And then they got a Lamborghini that says, okay, this is Thomasville. and then it goes on and on and on, back and forth. I get so tickled at some of that mess. It's good.
It is. They be starting early, too. It ain't got to be hate week, and they going to be starting.
You ain't kidding.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You got the patience of Job now, because you could go to sleep one night and you wake up the next morning and you're in flames. They're trying to roast you for no reason. You get caught in left field.
I know. I be getting so many phone calls and texts like, man, I ain't even see that. I missed that.
That is a thankless job. I'm going to thank you because we get a big kick out of it. That's for sure.
And what's crazy,
I appreciate it.
We've got, of course, the SwarmCast that we do here on Thursday nights, but those days that you guys let me or asked me to call in, the next couple of days, wherever I go, I'm guaranteed somebody says, hey, I heard you on Talk That Talk. I heard you on Talk That Talk. And I think, okay, you got folks watching it, no question.
Absolutely.
I love it, too, and I be so shocked. I get it everywhere I go. I'm like, because you my son teacher. She was like, I know you. You the guy from Talk That Talk. I said, oh, Lord.
Daggum Earl, a celebrity.
I know. I got to be careful.
Now, did you and Mo decide to start that? I mean, what was the process of saying, okay, this is something we want to give a shot and give a try?
Yeah, me and him started this. We came up with the idea because, like, what y'all see on Talk That Talk on Sunday nights, that's me and him on any given night.
I got you.
So we were just like, we might as well just start a little show about it since, we do this every night. Let's let people see what we do. Yep. And see, we such good friends that me and him been like, we like brother. We've been friends since like the first grade, literally. So
right.
Me and him, we know how we can take it. Like me and him can go back and forth all day and it won't get personal.
Right.
So yeah, we just came with the idea and a lot of people don't highlight this area, really South Georgia football period. So we just thought that'd be a good idea to try to shed light on our area around here and highlight some kids. Because, y'all know we get overlooked a lot down here in the South.
Yep. And that's part of the reason we're doing this, too, because to me, I think we've got something very special here at Thomas County. I mean, just top to bottom. And to me, there's no such thing as talking about it too much. But I like the fact that we're able to talk about the Thomasvilles and the Cairos and the Cockwitts and the Brooks counties and all those folks because they deserve it just as much as we do. I mean, they're right in the thick of it every year.
But that's one thing about this. You can never talk about this too much around here because even when you don't feel like talking about it, somebody's going to stop you in the community and want to talk about it.
Yep, you're right. And what's
no matter where you go.
Yeah, what's interesting, too, about what you guys are doing, Earl, I've noticed you're getting more of a statewide type of input. I mean, you've got folks from up around Atlanta that are commenting on Langston Hughes and commenting about Milton and commenting about this and that, and that's really, really good. I think, again, it gives legitimacy to our folks down here to be included in those conversations.
Absolutely.
Right. I like the fact that we're branching out. I mean, it's hard trying to keep it with all these schools, but it's really interesting. Like, that night we played Langston Hughes, I'm walking out to the car after the game. Y'all know we hadn't lost, so I'm kind of in my little feelings about it a little bit. I'm walking out, all I hear is, yeah, that's the guy right there. That's him. That's him. So, like, what did I do? I'm getting ready to run because I don't know what I done did. And there was some fans from Langston Hughes that had been watching the show.
That's cool.
And I just thought that was amazing.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's good stuff. Now, tell me about your other co-host, Santos.
Oh, Santos, he'll board out too.
But now he's got kids in the county. Is that right?
Yes, he got a son in the county right now named Trey. I think he's an upcoming freshman. Yeah, he's a freshman this year, and he's huge. He's an offensive lineman.
Okay.
And he don't want to accept the fact that he got a son as a Yellow Jacket. So I had to give him a hard time.
Now, I would never let him forget that now. I'm just telling you.
I don't.
I may call in and remind him.
Yeah, you got to. Because he try to forget as much as he can.
Kind of gloss over it, I guess. Just walk on past. Shoot, man. No. That ain't going to happen. But I love the fact that you guys, and I think you nailed it, you guys know each other so well, y'all can push each other's buttons and not cross the line. Now, I will say this now. There are times when it's got a little steamy, but especially with you and Mo about certain things. And I think, okay, now they're probably going to go out in the street when this thing's over with. But it sounds like, again, just like you're saying, it never crosses the line to where you guys actually get your feelings hurt.
No, it don't. And I'm going to try to do a better job at that this year to try to keep everything controlled as best as possible.
Shoot, good luck on that now.
I know, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
You heard I got quiet. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, Earl, if we can fix this green screen for you, you can do some interesting stuff.
I got the man in the room. I'm going to get with you. We're going to figure it out for you.
Because, we had started out with a green screen.
I did not know that.
When we first started, we started out with a green screen.
Okay.
So I just got to
figure it out.
Well, I met with a guy, and I think it's some equipment issues I'll talk to y'all about.
Yeah, well, we've got Casey Massey in here, and I'm telling you, you can get some baking soda and some dental floss, and he'll figure out how to make it work, and some duct tape.
I need you. I need you, Casey. I need you.
Yeah, I need you. We got you. Well, tell me this. Looking ahead, the season in front of you, Cam's healthy for the first time in a while. I know you just got to be so excited, not just for Cam, but the potential for this season.
I am. I'm excited and nervous at the same time because y'all don't understand the off season this boy done had.
Yeah.
He made his decision so he was just over it. He just wanted to focus on football this upcoming season. So he don't put in a lot of work. Yep. And I just can't wait to see it on display. Because what happened last season, what he dealt with all the injuries and stuff, people don't understand. He went through a lot mentally. So
even the year before, or even the year before. Yeah. I mean, he was banged up his sophomore year too.
Right. So he's really motivated this year to get out here and show people and remind them who he really is, the type of player he is.
Well, and I'm hoping, and this is one of the things we've talked about a lot here, I'm hoping that each one of our guys understand the opportunity that's in front of them. And this is what we've been saying here, Earl. This senior class has the opportunity to become the winningest senior class in this program's history ever.
Wow.
And nobody is talking about that. Joe and those guys went 51-6, 94, 95, 96, and 97. This senior class is 38-3. If they take care of their business, they are going to rewrite history, and that doesn't happen every year.
Wow, that's special. I just hope they realize how good they is. I mean,
how good they can be. How good they can be. Bottom line.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited
Everybody
too.
got to play for each other.
Well, that's just it. Yeah. And when you've got so many marquee names, each one of them understanding that there's still one piece of this puzzle. They aren't the spotlight. They're part of the light. That's a entirety, all combined. That's when it'll happen. They just can't look at it like we must be good. Everybody's saying we're good. No, the work is just now starting. You got a chance to prove them right now.
Right, and I think they just got to have fun too. Because when they out there having fun, I feel like that's when they at their best.
Yep,
like they ain't thinking too much. Everybody is making plays and running around. Like I told Ken, that championship game, what made that so special? Everybody out there was having fun.
Yep.
And it seemed like it was just so easy.
Well, I remember one of the moments that stands out to me to illustrate what you're talking about when we were at Rome. And I think the Rome guys, or maybe it was Houston County. It might have been Houston County or Rome. It could have been both of them. They were piping music in. And our guys were on defense and started dancing and high-fiving each other out there and everything. You could tell as a unit they were having fun together.
Just loose.
Just loose. Just letting it hang out.
I think that was Houston County. I remember that.
Yep.
And like I tell people, we was losing at that moment. If y'all don't remember, we were losing. So for them to be out there doing that, I knew then. I said, "Oh yeah, we got this game right here."
Yep. Yeah. It's almost like they had lifted a weight off of their own selves by saying, "Hey, let's just go out here and have fun and play our game." Bottom line.
Because that was the drive we got pass interference all the way down. The refs walked them all the way down the field, pretty much. If I remember correctly.
Right. Oh yeah,
that's right.
And then it started right on that right before that kickoff.
You are exactly right. That's right. Earl, listen, man. Thank you so much. And I guess you guys are on Sunday night now. Tell everybody what time.
Sunday clock around 8-ish.
That's the line. Earl says we're coming on at 8, and everybody responds 8:10, 8:15, 8-ish. Okay, so 8-ish. Just go to Facebook and find Talk 229.
Talk 229.
Yeah, and I guarantee you will enjoy the hour or so that you guys are on there. It is entertaining, to say the least. Hey, and listen, we'll get you to call back in too, man. Get your thoughts on the season as we move along if you're willing to do it.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I love to do it.
Absolutely.
I have y'all calling in too on my show.
Just let me know. Yeah, any of us, we'll be right there. You know that.
Hey, thank you.
I ain't forgot about you neither, Brian.
Hey, I'm sitting here waiting, baby. Just let me know.
I know. I've been promised you. I ain't got to you yet. I'm sorry. I ain't forgot about you.
No problem, buddy.
All right, Earl. Take care, man. Appreciate you, and we'll be talking soon.
Okay, y'all have a good night.
See you, buddy.
How good is that?
Man,
How good is that?
Good now.
Yep. Guys, it is after 8:15.
Okay.
Let's thank Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen again. Mine's gone now. So
yeah, I've still got some left. I'm taking home, taking to the wife. I'm going to let her finish that up.
I'll tell you, that Oreo is
good. That is good. That's one of my favorites. It's simple, but very, very tasty. Very tasty.
Everybody go by and snag them an Oreo Blizzard and or try the Superman. Heck.
Yeah, that's good
and
too.
There's a new one I'm going to showcase next week.
Uh-oh.
So.
Well, I want to say this before I forget. I want to thank Justin Stevens and the folks at Woodstack Barbecue. They are going to be providing gift certificates for our players of the game this year.
Oh, that's
really
cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
And awesome. Casey and I went and ate today, and they had a whole envelope of those things, and we're going to give them to Coach Rogers, and he will give them to the players.
Cool. That's awesome.
And we'll get pictures of them and put them online. And
that's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
Y'all went and ate today?
We did.
Yeah. JB said, thanks for the phone call.
JB said, I'm right there.
Let's say this.
I'll be dang.
Thanks to not only Woodstack, who's going to be feeding us. I'm done. Thanks to Woodstack, they're going to be feeding us some of our. They're going to be feeding us some of our pregame meals before their home games and Beef Over 80s. Both of them stepped up, and they are going to be taking care of us, and we appreciate it. And we're hoping everybody. We'll let you guys know where we're going to be eating. Where do y'all want to eat next Friday? What you want to do?
We're eating at Woodstack tomorrow night. Obviously, since we're in town.
You want to do it?
We don't have to do it. I'm just telling you, I'm eating at Woodstack tomorrow night. I have not tried it yet. I've eaten the Valdosta location.
We'll go to
yeah.
Y'all just rubbing this in.
Had stir fry today.
Was
their today's special.
Stir fry
with brisket in it.
Now I know they do ramen on Thursdays.
This was fried rice.
Really?
They do both now.
We do ramen at the house.
Well, no, this is a little bit more gourmet than house ramen.
No.
Well, we'll probably be eating at Beefs next week, and then we'll do Woodstack for the next one. So you guys kind of make your plans. If you want to join us, we'll be probably eating about 5 o'clock at Beef O'Brady's next week, and then the next home game, which I think is the Thomasville game. Oh, no, it's Florida High.
Mm-hmm.
We will be eating at Woodstack, but we'll keep you guys posted. But I appreciate Woodstack stepping up and being willing to reward those players
awesome.
of the
That's
game.
really cool.
That's awesome.
Very, very cool.
Absolutely.
Yep. Guys, let's get out of here.
Real quick. The little segment I do, 106.3, we're going to pick it up next Thursday at 4:30.
Okay.
So that'll be on at 4:30, and then we'll have the SwarmCast that night.
Kind of Yellow Jacket preview thing. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Anything else for the good of the group?
Volleyball won against Valdosta, so now they've won 2 games to start out the season. A really good start.
Awesome.
All right. And also wanted to my hat's off to Justin Rogers with the new swag.
Yeah.
He took care of us on the swag. We got some new shirts. Style and profiling with Coach Rogers now.
He says he's going to take care of his guys.
Absolutely.
So
he does.
He does.
We appreciate that for sure.
Casey, as always, thank you for all your work getting all this set up, and we appreciate you guys being here every Thursday night during the fall and the winter, and hopefully we'll be doing this for a while. We will be back next Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, and we'll SwarmCast again and get ready for the Monroe Golden Tornadoes and the kickoff of the 2025 season.
The Tornadoes.
That's it. Is
that what that was?
Yeah. I was trying to be. I was trying to kick it up.
See you guys. Go Jackets.